You want to talk about radical kindness? Let's talk about Mr. Rogers. Because that soft voice and that cardigan, that wasn't weakness, that was strategy. Mr. Rogers was a subversive force in a world built on cruelty. And half the people watching had no idea what he was really doing. Fred Rogers wasn't just a TV host for kids. He was a Presbyterian minister who saw the world shredding children's self-worth and decided to do something about it. He didn't scream, he didn't preach. He built a slow, quiet little show on PBS with fish tank songs and hand puppets. And under all that softness was resistance. He told children that your feelings are real. You matter and you are loved exactly as you are. That doesn't sound radical until you realize how much this country depends on people not believing that. So let's go back to 1969. The civil rights movement is still raging. White folks are literally dumping bleach into swimming pools trying to keep black people out. And what does Mr. Rogers do? He invites Officer Clemens, a black man, on his show. And together they cooled their feet in a kiddie pool. No speeches, no slogans, just quiet protest on children's television. And Clemens, he was actually one of the first openly gay black men on TV. That wasn't an accident. That was Mr. Rogers making space when no one else would. He tackled divorce, death, war, disability, stuff that most adults didn't even know how to talk about. He did it with puppets and silence. He turned pain into conversation. He turned softness into power. In 1969, the government tried to gut public broadcasting, and they brought in Mr. Rogers to testify before the Senate. He didn't beg, he didn't rage. He gave a 6-minute speech on children's emotional needs and melted a hardline senator into a yes vote. That's not just charisma. That's moral clarity. And it saved PBS. Fred Rogers was actually one of the most radical media figures that we've ever had. He looked into the camera and told millions of children, "You are enough. Not once you're rich, not when you've healed. Right now, just as you are." He didn't raise us. But for kids who grew up needing calm, needing safety, needing someone who saw us before the world tried to harden us, he held the line. That's not nostalgia, it's legacy. And I, for one, can say that he made a massive impact on my life. And in a country that's still obsessed with profit, with performance, with punishment, Mr. Rogers reminds us that gentleness is not the opposite of strength. It's proof of it.